Tribute, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born on January 27, 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. His father, Leopold Mozart, was a musician, and mother, Anna Maria Mozart, was a well-liked homemaker. Mozart had one sister, Maria Anna Mozart.
Wait, what was the...
Mozart and his sister were both taught to write music and play instruments at a very young age. Leopold encouraged his son's musical career more so than his daughter's, because females at the time were not accepted as musicians. In fact, Mozart was a childhood musical prodigy. He was so talented that if he heard a song played even one time, he could play that song from memory. Mozart wrote his first symphony at the age of 4. By the age of 14, Mozart finished his first opera called Mithridate Re Parto. At the age of 17, Mozart worked as a court musician in Salzburg, Austria. Mozart was a musician in the classical era. He accomplished over 600 musical works in his lifetime. While he lived in Vienna, Austria, Mozart composed many of his best-known symphonies, concertos, operas, and portions of the
Operas.
Operas and portions of the Requiem, one of Mozart's most famous works. The famous composer Beethoven was even deeply impacted by Mozart's teachings. Mozart helped to create the foundations of musical ideas and techniques still in use today. Current musicians and songwriters still follow Mozart's example of classical melodies and harmonies. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was raised as a Roman Catholic and continued his involvement in the church until his death. Mozart was baptized by the church and was renamed Johannes Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. Mozart was a very small, thin, and pale man. His face was scarred from a case of childhood smallpox. Although not a wealthy man, Mozart loved elegant clothes. Mozart was married to a woman named Constance. They had 6 children. However, only 2 sons survived. History tells us that Mozart was an extremely hard worker that spent long hours finishing deadlines. Mozart played the violin, the piano, and even suggests
Evidence suggests.
What?
Evidence.
And evidence suggests Mozart could also play the organ and clarinet. Mozart even performed with the great musician Haydn in his home in Vienna. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart died in his home on December 5, 1791 at 1 o'clock a.m. in Vienna, Austria at the young age of 35. Mozart's cause of death is still unknown. Many theories have been made, but no one knows for sure. This site in Vienna, Austria, once Mozart's home from 1784 to 1787, now stands as a public museum.